Hey Yardners, what's up? It's Destry. Welcome back to my car today. So you know what that means. We're going to be doing a little shopping today. Today I'm actually at a couple really cool antique stores that are local to me, and I want to go and just get some like fall inspiration. I want to look and see what they have. I'm hoping they have some fall displays out. And I am definitely thinking about decorating for the fall season, but I kind of want some inspiration. So we're just gonna go look around and see what they have. So let's go check out some fun antique stores today. So this store is called the Vintage Industry, and it's actually a collection of multiple vendors in a really big space. So there's definitely a lot to see here. We are in Springfield, Oregon at this really cool antique shop. Now, they didn't have very many traditional fall displays out, and their fall event isn't until later in September, I found out. But some of the textures and colors and items here could definitely be used for fall styling, like these dried florals over in this area. I loved this side table buffet, this long table here. It had such a rustic charm to it. It was really beautiful piece. I also loved the look of these coffee mugs. They were really beautiful, and I always love looking at ceramic pieces. On the other side was this glass hutch with these gorgeous doors. This was a really beautiful furniture piece as well.
As we ventured further into the store, they had some larger furniture pieces like this couch, more tables, and different pieces. And I really loved this wooden box. I thought the texture was really beautiful, and you could use it for storage and also for styling. I really liked the look of this set of canisters with these botanical leaves on them. And at $40 for the whole set, I thought it was a really good price. Now, you could definitely tell some of these booths still had their spring decor out. I saw some bunnies and things like that that indicated that they hadn't switched everything over to their fall displays, which was a little disappointing because that's really what I wanted to see today. But it was also fun to see what they had out for spring. I loved the look of this vintage tea set. Now, it did have some orange in it, so I think it would work for fall. As we kept wandering around, we came across this really beautiful fountain that was working in the store. Unfortunately, it already had a sold sign on it, but it was still really fun to see it set up there in the space. Okay, I loved this. I'm currently drying a lot of flowers in my greenhouse, and I thought this sign was cute and functional, and I almost grabbed it. I did put it back today, but I thought it was a really clever little sign. Now, this was really cool. I could see this in a garden space. It was this 3-tiered planter. It was really tall. Let's see what price they have on this. $265. Yikes, that's out of my price range, but it was a cool vintage piece. Ooh, I spiced 3 really beautiful vases over here. These had a really vintage look to them. Some beautiful pottery pieces here. Ooh, I spiced some kind of rustic wooden mushrooms over here at $14 each. Those would look cool, but not quite what I'm going for. I love to decorate with amber glass for the fall season, so this little jar caught my eye. $26, it was really pretty. This booth had some really beautiful furniture pieces in it and just a really nice look to it. Definitely a nice curated spot. Now these were interesting. They appear to be some sort of dried florals. Tell me in the comments if you have any idea what kind of plant this might be or have been. I couldn't really tell from the tag, but they definitely had a fall feel to them. Here was a cute little vintage bird bath. It was super pretty and heavy. It must have been concrete for 140, and I thought that would be a really pretty piece to add to the garden. I love adding some little cutting boards to the back of my backsplash in my kitchen. It just adds a lot of texture and interest. I also love brass candlesticks, so those can add a lot of warmth in the fall season as well. This was cool. They had these old letterpress letters, I guess, no, letters and numbers. And I remember when I was in middle school taking a class where we could set type and print things. So it was cool to see that box of old stamps and letters. I could see putting some fall florals in these and like flanking an entryway or putting them on a side table. The texture was really cool on these metal urns. They had some funky old paintbrushes here and then a ton of old frames. I wonder what you could do with those. Ha! I finally spotted a pumpkin. It wasn't my favorite fabric pumpkin ever, so I didn't get it, but at least I saw a pumpkin today. Okay, this garden sign is just about adorable. A place to plant dreams, pull weeds, and grow a happy life. Kind of wish I would have gotten this. Might have to go back and grab it. This watering can was also pretty cool, although it was kind of big. Like, where would I put that? I really liked this set of vintage mugs on this little mug tree. That would look really cute in my kitchen. Now these throw rugs would be really great for the fall season. I really liked the checkered look of them, and they had lots of different colors and styles, and they were pretty reasonably priced. Okay, I don't think these are truly a vintage find because I feel like I've seen these in catalogs and things recently, but I absolutely loved these wicker mushrooms for the fall season for decorating. I thought they were so cute. They were definitely high priced, however, so I did not get them today. I really liked these wooden trays to add texture and interest for the fall season as well. This little birdhouse with the license plate for the roof was pretty cute. Kind of fun for some yard art. Now this piece was interesting. It looks like something that would be on the roof of some sort of old warehouse or something. Not sure where you'd put that. This place is huge. It's kind of deceiving how big it is when you first come in, but it just keeps going and going and going. It's room after room of different things. It's kind of fun, but definitely plan for some time if you're going to come here and look around. I liked this idea of grouping all these old candlesticks together. I thought this would be pretty on like for a tablescape or something. What do you think? These little silhouette prints with the beveled glass were pretty fun. So I spotted this fall oil painting. It was pretty, but it just was a little too vibrant of colors for me, I think. So I passed on that today. I also really liked this botanical print. It had more of the muted colors I'm looking for. It was really pretty too. Okay, these were really fun. They had all different herb names on them. They were so cute. I thought this would be a really cute display in kind of a country kitchen. Just when we thought we were done looking around, it opened up into this whole other room. I couldn't believe how many different rooms this place had. It just went on and on and on. At this point, we were getting a little tired, but we tried to look through this area before we left. Okay, I know these aren't vintage because I have these and they came from Amazon, but they actually are really pretty. These lanterns were really cool and could look beautiful on a front porch. I thought the price was pretty reasonable for the size. I didn't really care for the really like shiny silver of them, but they were actually really cool. I'm not sure what kind of dried florals these were, but they were really cool and definitely had a fall look to them. Okay, on this display, I spotted something I really liked. Look at this checkered planter. It was $25. I didn't grab it today, but isn't it so cool? I just loved the look of that. Also, check out these dough bowls. I mean, they're enormous. My daughter and I also liked these picks with the little round balls on them. They were really cute. Seriously though, this dough bowl, it's as tall as I am. If you need a 60s inspired retro garden umbrella, here it is. Also, we couldn't resist these little fat frogs. This booth had some pretty things in it. I really liked this little painting here of the little river, and it just had some really cute things. It was nicely curated. My daughter and I have both been gravitating towards mushrooms, and they had these little retro prints of these little mushrooms, and I really liked these. These are definitely going to inspire me for my fall decor this year. Look at the cool texture of these old brass candlesticks. I absolutely loved them. They are around $75 though, so I just couldn't do it today. This area had some really beautiful barware, and I loved this glass hutch with the rounded top. And right before we left, I spotted these really cute rocks with different paintings on them of different herbs. What a fun idea.
Right. Well, I am back home. That was really fun. I took my daughter with me and we just spent, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes kind of walking around. I had been in that antique store, but not for a long time. And the last time I was in there, it was like super cluttered and it was like kind of too junky. And this time was much more like curated and I don't know, kind of, yeah, it had a different vibe altogether. So I was bummed. I'm going to grab the flyer that the woman gave me. I was I can't do this. I was bummed that they didn't have quite as much like fall display out, but she gave me this. So this is the name of the store. It's called the Vintage Industry. And this is their like schedule of events. So they are gonna have let's see, a fall for fall event. It's gonna be September 13th, 14th, and 15th. So if you live in the Willamette Valley, they are in Springfield, and yeah, a really fun place to go. I definitely like almost bought a couple things. I didn't buy anything, with the exception of a few stickers for my daughter, but that one planter with the brown and white check, I might have to go back and get it. I'm like, I don't need another planter, but that definitely had like that kind of fall vibe that I am looking for. And it was fun to just go and like get ideas. And I know they don't even have, you know, their fall stuff isn't even really out yet, but sometimes when I go to like Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby and places like that, I feel like the fall stuff is so like fall, like in your face kind of, I don't know, kind of kitsch. And that's really not the look I want to go for. I really would like to go for something a little bit more like, you know, kind of subdued or upscale. I don't know quite what I'm trying to say, but hopefully that makes sense. So it was fun to go there and look at actual like vintage things. Some of the pottery was beautiful, which I appreciate. The baskets, kind of just that, you know, implementing more texture, implementing more warm colors. Like those are kind of the things I'm looking for. So anyway, I hope you like checking out the video and, you know, seeing what I saw. And I know it's not quite yardening, but I do also love to decorate. And they actually had quite a few, I would say, garden things there. Some of their kind of summery stuff was still out. There was a really cute bistro set and some other stuff. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you need me, I'll be hanging out in my Oregon yard doing some gardening. So I'll see you next time. Bye.